So, we have to blow up the ship then. Yang, we're not blowing up the ship. I'd say it, Ruby, but Yang is right. We have to blow up the ship. But what about all the people here? I'm pretty sure there'll be, probably a few groups who'll be able to listen to us. Yeah, but not all. Possibly a few random survivors as well. But the bad news is, it'll take us a month or two to get back to, possibly 5 months to get back to Earth. So we're gonna need a lot of supplies along the way. Unfortunately, all the supplies I have at the moment are enough to keep us going for a month or two. So we need more supplies, huh? More weapons, more food, more water, more medical supplies, you name it. We need it all. And is this escape pod big enough for all of us? Yes, it's big enough for all of us. Unfortunately, all the supplies are scattered around all over on different parts of the ship. And, of course, the weapons are secured in here. That area is where a large group is located at. I see. So this is not gonna be easy, huh? Nope. How long until it take for the ship to get to the planet? About 7 or 8 weeks. So we got plenty of time. Yeah, that's if we don't end up dead. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is, besides of big groups out there, and the xenomorphs, you got androids to worry about. Somebody activated the kill mode for almost every single android that's on this ship. Oh, great. Can this day get any better? So, how are we supposed to, fight the xenomorphs? Don't fight them. They are really good at hiding. They will ambush you before you even know it. Of course, as you saw from the queen, she has a little mouth inside of her. Like a little tongue mouth inside of her mouth. Okay, that's actually kind of weird. And she has a sharp little sharp spike at the end of her tail. And of course, I mentioned the acid blood, and the fact that these guys can blend in at almost any environment they can fit. And of course, they can climb on any ceiling. So what do we need to do? Hide. What? Hide. That's your only defense against these things. Like I said, they will kill you no matter what. If you kill them, well, that depends on how many you kill. If you kill a good 5 or 10 of them, then they're going to start calling reinforcements. Oh, great. That's not all. There's these big aliens there. They are like tanks. They're strong enough that they could possibly even overpower a car if needed to. And so, killing them is not really a big option. Of course, my brother was managed to kill a few of them. But besides that, that's a bad move. So your only bet is to hide. Of course, here's some motion trackers. And, of course, these noisemakers. If the xenomorph is too close to you, throw these noisemakers at the opposite direction and to lure the xenomorph away from you. or the location where you need to go. So we're basically going to be hiding. Like I said, all the supplies are located at 5 different locations at the ship. So, you guys are going to have to make a call. Well, Ruby, what should we do? I say let's split up. Oscar and I will go here. Yang, you and Blake will go there. Let me see. Jean, you and Neo stay together, and... Well, what about me? I'll go with you. Are you sure? Or you could stay here with me. Help me modify the cameras. Cameras? I have full control over the ship's cameras, so I should be able to help you guys. And of course, you guys have these little communication devices in your ears. Yeah? Be able to use those to communicate with you guys without drawing the Xenomorph's attention, or anyone's attention. Matter of fact. So, I will be checking you guys on the cameras. And I'll let you know where you should hide. Or if there's a Xenomorph or evil android, or, you know. And do we need to know anything else? Don't make too much noise. Don't talk loud, don't walk loud, don't run. Just don't do anything to alert the Xenomorph. Just crouch and just kind of crawl until you are in a safe area where you think it is safe to walk. Alright. Oh boy, this is intense. Well, guys, we're about to fight. We're basically about to go to face to the most dangerous creature we've ever came across. And I'm not liking this already. I'm already not liking this. And what happens if we get all the supplies? We'll discuss that when we get the supplies. For now, let's just focus on getting all the supplies that we need, and then we can discuss that. Jackson's right. 8. Alright, let's go. Instantly, the group split up, leaving Weiss alone with Jackson. Are you sure they're gonna be okay? Don't worry. They'll be fine. As long as they don't do anything stupid to alert the Xenomorph. If they do so, then, well, they're kind of screwed. Meanwhile, with Ruby and Oscar still comes to feel very uncomfortable. Even Ozpin was more uncomfortable than he was. And at the back of his mind, he was having a little conversation with Ozpin. Man, this is terrifying. Man. And I thought Salem was worse. I take back everything I said about Salem. This Xenomorph creature is worse. And to think, these little facehugger creatures to impregnate A human just so a baby xenomorph can be born? I can already imagine what happens if these creatures got onto Earth. Yeah, that will be a nightmare. Pretty sure even Salem will have a hard time trying to kill these things, not knowing where they're coming from. Until eventually, like a few years later, she finds out that there's a queen and already half of the world's already conquered by the xenomorphs. I still can't believe we had to basically hide from this creature. I'm pretty sure Miss Rose is having a bit more difficult time to think about this situation than the rest of us. Oscar looked back at his girlfriend. He saw how the way Ruby was terrified. She was so frozen at the fact that all these people are dead. Oscar came slowly towards Ruby just to comfort her a little bit. It's okay, Ruby. I'm scared too. I'm scared too. I'm not scared, Oscar. I'm just. I feel like we should have saved these people. Save them from these xenomorphs. I know it wasn't Jackson's fault. How's he supposed to know that the xenomorph was going to evolve to become the next queen? I mean, I'm pretty sure he should have figured that out because, well, like ants and bees kind of work like that. You're right. But this is no bee or ant. This is something that's far worse. How is that? I think before we left, Jackson told me that these xenomorphs can impregnate any creature. It's not just humans. So you can imagine animals getting impregnated by this species and just becoming much more dangerous. I honestly think we should have Salem fight these creatures, not us. Yeah, you're right. I really do not want to meet it in person, though. Neither do I. I don't want to meet that thing either. I swear, if I see that thing, I'm running. Didn't Jackson say that it's fast? I know, I've never been so terrified in my entire life. Me too. So, how much further is it? Not much further if we just keep on moving forward. Pretty sure eventually we should be able to get to our destination.